Hello, welcome. Kinda sad that I wasn't able to watch this live yesterday. Because unfortunately, while it was live, I was at work, so yeah, couldn't watch it. I mean, I could have watched it when I got home, but I don't know. Considering it's like 4 hours long, give or take, I didn't exactly want to miss any Elden Ring, so yeah, ended up having to do it today instead. Very interested to see what they're showing off today anyways. I have no idea about any of it. Other than I think Monster Hunter Wilds shows up at some point.
The creator of the Game Awards, Jeff Keighley.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to Summer Game Fest 2024. You ready to see some video games?
Yeah.
We are so thrilled to be here with you, and this is a showcase of what's next for games live from the YouTube Theater here in LA. Now, if you're watching this show, first of all, welcome. I know everyone around the world is joining us for this special moment. And I know if you watch this show, you don't just play games, you deeply care about this art form and the health of this industry. The good news is that we have a lot of amazing games to show you from creators around the world over the next 2 hours. But let's also face it, this has been a tumultuous and difficult year with company layoffs and studio closures, which have disappointed all of us. But there's also something else happening. Our industry is evolving and changing. And thanks to digital distribution, smaller teams and new creators are finding incredible success. Take a look at this list from Game Discover of the top 10 best-selling new games on Steam so far this year.
Makes
Two
sense.
of them are considered, big company games, but the other 8 come from indie, mid-sized teams or solo developers. I look at this list, it's pretty cool, right? And I get inspired that new ideas, new teams, and smaller creators
recognize most of those,
can
except for
and
the
will break
Mountain Lords
through.
one.
It's a reminder to big companies
recognize that
they
one.
have to treat their developers right, because today there are many paths to sustainability and success, and that's what makes this industry so great. And you'll see that reflected in the show today, because over the next 2 hours, we'll have big franchises on stage like Star Wars, Batman, and Harry Potter, but also smaller titles, including a few games made by single individuals and first-time creators that we invited to be part of this show because we think this platform is important as a way to show you new things that you might not even know about. So when you see a game that piques your interest,
honestly,
please
indie
wish
games are
list it, or
pretty
even
dope as
better,
well.
send it to a friend and
Sometimes
get
they're
them
even better than
excited.
the AAA
That's how
ones.
we together can grow the gaming community. And we are going to do that today over the next 2 hours, as we have a lot of games to show you, plus Day of the Devs directly after with even more indie titles. So should we get to the games?
I'd like
All
to.
right, it all begins right now. Here's our first announcement.
Next.
Hey, look, this is a hot dog guy auditioning for the lead and unannounced action game. Wow.
We see you as more of a sidekick.
Oh, sure, I get that a lot, but check out my range. Okay. Rage! Empathy. Oh, hilarity! This guy! Straight! Hey, what game is this anyway?
Is it Lego Horizon Zero Dawn?
Hey, neat costume. I gotta get me one of those. Ooh, sandwich. Sorry, gotta go.
Who is that?
That
Oh, just Aloy.
is Aloy, an amazing video game lead.
Thunderjaw with Madden is tearing through the valley.
Don't worry, I'll bring it down. This is gonna be fun.
So is it like Minecraft Dungeons but Horizon Zero
A
Dawn?
lonely hero, hunting machines all by herself.
Hello, I have friends, you know.
Let's do this!
Right. A friendly hero hunting with her pals.
Interesting. I don't remember having a shark in freaking dog as your dog though.
Collecting all the shiny things.
Huh.
And making a home.
Interesting.
Aloy, the Thunderjaw's back!
Oh, right, the Thunderjaw.
You know, the thing you're supposed to be hunting.
Ooh, that's a big one. Here we go.
That was always a fun one to fight. Especially when it knocked off its weapons.
Here you go. Woo, better get a snack.
Ooh, you want mustard on that?
Ah, is that the bud? I'm good.
Interesting.
Leave it.
Take a big dog.
There you go. Wasn't that fun? That was LEGO Horizon Adventures, coming out later this year for PlayStation, but also day one on PC and Nintendo Switch. It's a playful, lighthearted story inspired by the world of Horizon, designed with two-player action in mind, supporting couch and online co-op. All right, now we're going to completely shift the tone to the next game from Torn Banner Studios, the developers behind Chivalry 2. For their next project, they are proud to announce No More Room in Hell 2, the sequel to the 2011 award-winning Source mod. 8 players start separate in the dark, and it's up to you to find your friends and survive with permadeath. Here is the first look.
Okay, series I'm not familiar with. Because I don't think I've ever played any of the Chivalry series either. So I'm not exactly familiar with the studio. Ooh, very horror-esque though. Huh. Oh, he's just having a snack, sir. But this does seem like it could be a lot of fun with a bunch of people. They'll go, sir, who turned on the lights?
Shit! Here they come!
Did you know it's nighttime? We'll just be sleeping.
Fuck off me!
Yeah, you dead. An 8-player co-op, that's gonna be a little bit of insanity. Huh. Kind of makes me wonder how exactly, or if there's a end game to this. Halloween, obviously great time for that to come out.
Coming this Halloween. Looks really, really intense. All right, to introduce our next game, please join me in welcoming someone who I've known for over a decade. She's been a huge fan of some of our reveals, like Street Fighter 6 a few years ago, and of course, Final Fantasy VII Rebirth last year when she was sitting in the audience. Well, this year, she's joining us on stage. We're thrilled to have her with us. Please welcome Curious Joy.
No idea who that is.
Thank you, Jeff. Hi, everyone. I am so excited to be here at Summer Game Fest. I'm here with you today to share some even more super fun trailers. So let's get straight to another world premiere. This is a highly anticipated game from a beloved franchise. Let's take a look.
Oh?
As young witches and wizards, we all dream of soaring
it's
through
another
the sky
Harry
like
Potter
our favorite
one.
heroes. When it comes to Quidditch, we've all wondered, do I have what it takes to be the next Quidditch star?
So wait, is this just like a straight up Quidditch game then?
To beat your toughest opponent? To
That'd be
keep
kind
your
of
composure
interesting.
in the face of adversity? To chase your dreams at any price?
Huh.
To seek glory for your team? No challenge is too great. No dream is too big. So ask yourself, do Do you have what it takes? Do you have the heart of a Quidditch champion?
Interesting. Yeah, making a Quidditch game does not exactly seem easy to do.
That's Harry Potter
At least in my
Quidditch
head it wouldn't be
Champions
easy.
launching worldwide on September 3rd for consoles and PC. Now we move from the Potterverse to a brand new world. It hails from a single developer, Gavin Eisenbeis, up in Seattle, who has been making games all by himself for a decade. His last title, Choo Choo Charles, was a fan favorite, and he showed me this next game a few months ago, and I really wanted to debut it here. Get ready to backstab, race, or cooperate with up to 20 of your friends in Cuff Bust.
The fuck? So what is this, like a fucking prison break game? There's a carrot, spit the shit out of him. So why koalas? Interesting. Huh. So what the hell's a Jalian? Huh. Interesting. Just chilling. So I wonder if the route's already set up for you, or you have to kind of prepare. It's a guy crap's getting left behind. Uh-oh. Well, maybe it wasn't a good thing you got in the fucking helicopter then. You know, just a nice campfire.
That's a fun one, right? And remember, that's all made by one person. Congratulations, Gavin. So glad to have that on
game
stage.
Teacher Charles is amazing.
All right, next one of this year's most anticipated games is Star Wars Outlaws, coming out on August 30th from Ubisoft and Lucasfilm Games, the first open-world Star Wars game where you live the life of a scoundrel. On Monday at 12 p.m. Pacific, you'll get to see a full gameplay showcase during Ubisoft's Forward event, streaming as part of the continuing Summer Game Fest events. But right now, we've got an exclusive new glimpse at the game, just a small
I won't be watching
taste
it, but interesting.
of what's to come.
A friend needs a little something stolen.
I was like, he's adorable. Can that just be like the entire game, just petting him? At least you have a really cute companion with you.
We should get moving.
But definitely looking forward to this. Yeah, because when does this come out again? Not till like, August 30th?
I think I spotted Lando there. So great. And by the way, I'm just noticing everything
like the same
so
time
far, I think
as,
is going to be coming out this
Myth
year.
Wukong.
I'm not quite sure, but it's so cool that there's stuff that we're going to get to play in the next few months here. All right, well, moving back to smaller teams, a few weeks ago, I had a chance to play through this next game, and I have to say, it is really spectacular. Neva comes from Nomada Studio, the creators of the Game Award-winning game Grease. It chronicles the story of Alba, a woman bound to a curious wolf cub. Here's your first ever look at the gameplay.
Yeah, because didn't they draw off This one's slightly before? They did. So I remember wishlisting this one because I wanted to keep an eye on it. Looks adorable. Aww. Whoa. That's a big freaking steak. Interesting. I'm getting, like, Ori vibes to this. Also, it looks like your little wolf cup got a little bit bigger. Okay, definitely got a little bit bigger. Huh. Wonder if that just happens as the game progresses, or maybe there's things you can do.
Trust me, that game is such a true work of art, especially when we get into some of the combat. It is tons of fun to play. And there's much more coming later today in the Devolver Direct, which will air directly after the Day of the Devs on this same stream. So we've got lots more for you. All right, next, it's time for our next game announcement.
Study the past if you would define the future.
All are architects of fate, working in these walls of time.
The heck's this?
Let us all for death prepare, or on the last great journey fare.
Why am I getting freaking Civilization vibes from this?
Let me not then die ingloriously and without a struggle. But let me first do some great thing that shall be told among men hereafter.
Yeah,
Each
definitely
of us
freaking
shall
Civ vibes
endure
from this.
this world's life until the end.
Is this gonna be like Civ 7? I'm assuming that's what this is now. Since we're going through all the ages.
Your names shall not be lost.
So it shall be.
So it shall be.
It is 7, alright. Coming 2025, so not until next year then.
Hello everyone at Summer Game Fest. On behalf of the Firaxis team, we are thrilled to finally announce that Civilization 7 is coming day and date to PC and consoles next year. I'm in awe of the amazing team that has brought us to this moment, but we also have to thank you, our incredible fans around the world, for your overwhelming support of this franchise for over 30 years. We can't wait to share more,
this is a bit of a niche
and we hope
game,
you'll
but
join us
people
later
still
this
like
summer
it.
for the full reveal of Civilization 7. In the meantime, stay civilized.
I mean, as much as you can be. Black Myth Wukong? Okay, definitely is. I'm so looking forward to this game. Wow. Interesting place to store your weapon. The hell are those? See, another August game. 10 days before Outlaws. Huh. Interesting. MetaQuest. It's only VR. Literally used to be a lot more into like VR games, but kind of fell out of it. But hey, there are people who really enjoy VR still, though.
Perhaps humans were
kind of hard to
fated
get into.
build the monoliths, reaching heaven and returning with a gift. Stardust. But mankind was given more than it wished for. Not progress, but chaos. Every new height brings a terrible fall.
Why does it seem like she
And
was a
yet hope
sacrifice
still
there?
glimmers, even in the depths of the unknown, like mayflies. We die to live again.
Okay, curious.
The smallest creatures show the greatest resilience.
Huh, so we co-op
We
game?
stand together.
Oh, this game. Oh. Also, don't mind the frickin' plane in the background just flapping its wings. The heck? What the heck is this an ad for? Oh. That's it?
Have any
Another
of
one
you
of
faced
those?
Tyranids before? Only these past 2 days. Then there is much to learn.
Yeah, I remember
Numbers are endless.
those being rather successful. Like, look at Stadia. That's what that was supposed to be as well. Another franchise I have no, absolutely nothing about. Don't know anything about frickin' Warhammer. Now what the armor looks like, that's
All
about
right,
it.
welcome back to Summer Game Fest. We've got some amazing developer guests joining us throughout the show, and I'm very excited to introduce our first guests. They are legendary creators who are working on a brand new fantasy RPG, Metaphor, slated to launch this October. Please welcome the director and art designer of Persona 3, 4, and 5, Katsura Hashino and Shikanori Shojima.
Damn. Alright. That's a series I want to get into at some point. Though, I'm not sure if I want to start with 3 or 5. Well, they're going to be rather long, though.
ありがとうございます。アトラスの橋野です。今日は副島さんと一緒にこのステージに立ててとても光栄に思ってます。
Thank you, everybody. It is a pleasure to be here. My name is Hashino, and I am the director of Metaphor. It is a pleasure to be here with Mr. Soejima.
このゲームはね、アーキタイプという他のゲームでいうところのジョブですね。その姿に主人公たちが変身して明日の未来のために戦うというとても熱い RPG です。
This game is an RPG in which the party members transform into their jobs, which we call archetypes. These archetypes allow you to fight against your enemies.
So got some Final Fantasy
誰もが持つ不安。不安
feel to
と
it a little
向き合う
bit.
ことによって覚醒する力です。すべてのアートワークは力強さとオリジナリティを意識して描いています。その総数は40種類以上にも及び、経験を積ませると一部のアーキタイプは進化することもできます。
Archetypes are the embodiment of power born from the will to face your fears and anxieties. We
So
gave
much
it our
like the
all to
Persona
instill
series.
each and every archetype with a feeling of strength and uniqueness in each of their designs. In total, there will be more than 40 types of archetypes available in the game. These archetypes can gain experience and even evolve. Some of them can evolve into stronger versions.
Oh, so then there's like a base and then you
メ
can
タフ
just
ァー
work
は
up from there.
アトラスの
Interesting.
RPG、我々が作ってきた RPG のノウハウをすべて結集させ
Which
て
is
作
also
ってい
kind of
ます。
like
とても大きなボリュ
Fire
ーム
Emblem
の
as well.
ゲームです。 今日はこのアーキタイプをテーマにした最新のトレーラーをお持ちしました。ぜひご覧になってください。ありがとうございました。
So we are pouring all of our acquired expertise into this game to make it as exciting as possible. In fact, we've even brought our latest trailer today, which is centered around the topic of these archetypes. Thank you very much, and we hope you enjoy it.
It is said that we all have inherited heroic virtues deep within us. The reality is, we oppress, we fight.
Interesting.
A great evil
Love the animation style for it, though.
You have found a way to wield true magic.
Damn.
Many more protectors and followers will gather to your side. Remind people that the same powers lie dormant within them.
On guard!
You must acquire more archetypes and bring them together.
I wonder if that little bat was like the cat from Persona 5 then.
Now you've acquired a most interesting power. An archetype whose existence was only theoretical. You wield power now.
Do we even get to find out what the archetype is? Or is that just going to be hidden until the game comes out? October 11th. Okay, so not too far away then.
Such an honor to have Hoshino and Shojima with us on stage. Thank you guys, and for that deep look at the archetypes, such stunning visual designs. Now we're going to jump into the Arkhamverse. Batman Arkham Shadow is a MetaQuest 3 exclusive VR game coming later this year. As Batman, you face a new threat, the mysterious Rat King and his cultish devotees. Here's your first look at the story trailer for Batman Arkham Shadow.
Interesting. But also it's just a MetaQuest game.
There's a new darkness overtaking Gotham, driving the city mad. The only light left is from the fire in the streets.
Okay, why did you look happy about that?
On everything that was once good. Fear is their weapon. But they're not the only ones who can use it.
It's gone.
The Rat King will stop at nothing to destroy my city. How far will I go to destroy him?
I don't know, I feel like games that are more exclusive on like VR, like headsets and consoles, are even worse than normal console ones like Xbox or PlayStation. Since VR tends to be a little bit more expensive to try and get into it compared to like a normal console.
I'm looking forward to heading back to the Arkhamverse. Now, it is time to update fans on a legendary fighting game franchise. And that includes me. Because I have been a fan of this series ever since one of its first iteration and have been playing each one ever since. So, let's check it out.
Okay, there's quite a few that could be. Street Fighter, Tekken. Which one is this? Oh, kind of recognize that guy. Wait, Street Fighter? It is Street Fighter, right? Oh. Yeah, because that's Terry. Because he was in Smash. So wait, is this like a crossover? This is a crossover, right? Again, most of the stuff just means nothing to me at all. Oh, Bison? That's a character at least I recognize. M. Bison? Okay. Huh. Dragon Meteor Invasion? The hell is this game? Tears of Metal? Okay. It's like Dynasty Warriors meets Scotsman. What the fuck? It's like, yeah, we want Dynasty Warriors, but why don't it be Scottish? That's the vibe I'm getting from this. Interesting. Okay, so what's supposed to be the story behind this? Huh. Okay, that's definitely an interesting one. Oh?
I guess we'll see. This will be when the true battle begins.
New Dragon Ball game? Again, another franchise I just was never interested in.
To a million pieces, just like I did that earlier. You talking about Krillin? Don't you dare! I'm not going to hell alone. You will only arrive. Are you ready? Do it!
Well, the way you slice it, there's only one way to save Earth. Goodbye, my friends.
No matter what it takes, I need to rescue Gohan. Goku, wait!
What?
Never forgive me for
So I wonder if this is going to be like anything like the last couple of Dragon Ball games that came out, where it's like kind of an open world concept.
You are impressive, boy. I will show you the true form of autonomous Ultra. It's my turn, yes.
change everything. Let's do this. This is stuff in my blood. Don't think you can win. There's no way.
So, what even form are they up to right now for Super Saiyan? That's where every time it's like, oh, now it's Super Saiyan Blue or something like that.
There you go, Internet. We got your release date for Sparking Zero, October 11th. Now we step into the world of Delta Force Hawk Ops, a free-to-play tactical shooter available to play on all platforms. Here's a look at their multiplayer FPS extraction mode.
Team, rally up. We've got a new mission. Operation
There seems to be a lot of co-op type games coming out as well.
Very serious. With conflicts escalating,
so far
Havoc
they
Corps and
announced.
Sarangard. It's time to take action. Objective: collect and decode the Mando Brick located at the tourist center of the southeast region. We need to utilize terrain for stealth insertion. Execute swiftly and silently.
We're in position.
Also, didn't like another game
like someone beat
come
us
out
to
that
it.
was
We
kind
need
of
to pick
similar
up
to
the
this?
Clean the balcony. On your mark.
Pretty sure there was. I don't remember what it was called though.
I'm going in.
Shit! They've got a flamethrower.
I mean, just shoot the tank, bro.
Second floor. Ah! I got shot!
Interesting. Yeah, now I'm trying to think of what that one was called. I don't remember.
All clear. Prepare for decoding.
That's all for mission briefing. The drill is over. Operation commences. Good luck.
But that is not all. The game's premium campaign mode, Black Hawk Down, is a reimagining of the original game that is also fully licensed to recreate moments from the award-winning Ridley Scott movie. Here is your world premiere first look at that gameplay.
So that also kind of looks like the beginning of the first Modern Warfare.
Prepared for landing. 2 feet, 1 foot. Clear.
It's
Secure
very
and
similar
capture
to
any
it.
seats in your cabinet. Over.
Get down! Get down! Enemy attack! Air fight! Enemy vehicles coming! Vehicle under attack!
Interesting. But yeah, so this is how the first Modern Warfare mission went as well.
And now, I have an update for you on Fatal Fury: City of the Wolves. For real this time.
Mm-hmm. The heck? Okay. That was weird. That was a little horror-esque there with the freaking child just... Yes, I am here.
Time to set sail.
Okay, goddamn.
Farewell.
Okay. Hey, another franchise I never really got into. Okay, what is this crossover supposed to be? Weird. Kind of a weird way to advertise your sound. So why? Ooh, like the animation for this one. It's like, well, you're just kind of throwing water at them, not really doing anything. Battle Royale? I never know what the hell this is.
Not interested!
Water balloon! Lots can make that for ya.
Uh-huh.
You're next.
Okay. Didn't we have like something similar to this come out already? Battle Crush? Interesting. Yeah, I swear there was something also very similar to that one that came out where you had to knock people off. Kind of like the Battle Royale aspect? Hello? What the heck is this? Huh. I mean, it looks fun though. I wonder if this is what was it? Mecha Break? That's the one I'm thinking of. Close beta test coming in August. Oh, it is Mecha Break then.
We're back here at Summer Game Fest, and that was a look at
that was
Mecha
another
Break
one I had
with its
my eye on at
immersive
some
aerial
point.
and ground combat with lightning-fast maneuvers. Next, Jason Blum and his Blumhouse banner have become synonymous with incredible horror films over the years, like Get Out, Megan, and last year's Five Nights at Freddy's. Well, now Blumhouse is entering the video game world in a big way.
Definitely seems horror.
Dark times await us. Vengeance will take shape.
Wow. Oh, so they have multiple ones coming out.
Sleep. I cannot sleep. I must not sleep.
And then for whatever reason, all of them are
terrified
horror?
to sleep.
I mean, I don't
And
mind.
I'm scared to death to stay awake.
Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Not the Ouija board.
Amy?
I'll save you, no matter what.
Just go home.
It's also very interesting that they're all like different art styles,
The local
though.
police department asked me to help with a case. Why would they need a game designer?
Okay, that's
Should have
definitely
some developer mode.
FNAF inspired. Huh.
Dark times await us.
Very interesting, because usually when there's like a new studio, usually it's like only like one, maybe two games. Because that was like what, four or five? Huh. Definitely interesting though.
Please welcome Jason Blum,
Hopefully they actually
CEO
turn out
and
well.
founder of Blumhouse, and Luis Blaine, creative lead at Blumhouse Games. Hey guys, so we got ourselves a full slate there. That's incredible. So Jason, tell us a bit about why did you want to
Definitely
get into
ambitious.
games like this? What are we doing?
Well, we've been very, very busy. I'm very happy to be here. Thank you for having us. Thank you guys all. Great to hear the fans out there. You'll all be very happy to know we're working at this very minute on the sequel of Five Nights at Freddy's. It's coming. Don't worry.
Interesting.
Anyway, horror is, to my great relief, getting more and more popular. Our movies are working.
As
it's
it
working on
should be.
streaming. It's working in live events. And we wanted to try and take our approach
Just makes
to
me look forward
movies
to
and
October
apply
even
it
more.
to games. And that's what you see here. We're going to do independent games. We're going to look for creators and give them a platform and encourage these creators to be weird and subversive and find the most effed up, scariest things they can and
Maybe
put them
that's
into
why
really
they had so
cool
many
games.
games to announce.
Well, they look great. It's a really diverse, cool slate. Luis, tell us a bit about. We saw a bunch of games
more
there.
people
What can you tell us
going,
about kind of the
indie on
overall lineup of
things.
games?
Well, as you just saw from our slate, our horror games are a lot like Blumhouse movies. They come in many different flavors of fear, which means there's a horror game for everyone. So maybe you're a fan of nostalgic 90s experiences with a bit of a twist, intense first-person shooters, or maybe, Jeff, you just want some bonus murder in your otherwise very cozy farming sim.
Yeah, I saw that and I was like, what? Okay, that's a bit of an odd mix.
As
Farming
horror
and
fans,
horror.
we know that there are so many different subgenres to explore. And
What
our
do we thought about that?
independent
Oh, God, man,
development
I really
partners,
want a
they feel
really
the same,
relaxing
and they're
game,
just
but
as excited, which
horror,
means we've got
hello,
psychological
zombies.
nightmares, we have supernatural scares, we have cosmic horror. And our team has worked really hard to work with global, creative, talented partners. And that means for us that we really want to.
Although, to be fair, there is like games like Rune Factory
we're
or
working
like
on indie projects, which means that
Stardew Valley,
we
which
can
is
take
also like
risks.
farming
You know,
plus
we
like
can be flexible,
combat.
and really we can push the limits of what's possible in scary storytelling, and we're so excited.
Yeah, no, it looks awesome. All the
It'll
stuff
be
you
very
have there, and I
interesting to see if
know
you get,
we'll get into when games
get
are
to
coming
focus
out.
more on
But
just
some of
like
these are
farming
coming
or-
soon, Jason. Right? We got a
or
good slate.
force
Yeah,
into the
we're
zombie
on
cart.
PC and console, and yeah, we wanted to start with not just one, but we wanted to start with a few games. So
Yeah,
you want
only a
to tell us
few.
about those?
Yeah, so Fear the Spotlight is our first release coming later this year, and it really hits our mission statement. It's an amazing 90s horror experience. It's got great characters, a compelling narrative. It's also super creepy, and I think people will be big fans of it, even if you're not normally into horror. And quickly,
Oh, but I love
actually,
horror,
Fear the
though.
Spotlight is getting its first trailer as part of the Day of the Dev showcase, so stay tuned after the show.
Directly after. Awesome. Well, I know this is just the start, so we'll probably be seeing you in future years with more from Blumhouse Games. But guys, what do you think of the slate? Pretty amazing, right? What these guys are pulling off. Jason, Luis, thanks so much for being here on Summer Game.
Thank you, guys.
All right.
Because I don't think there was any
And now here's
dates
the
in that,
world
was
premiere
there?
of a brand new Power Rangers game with a retro feel.
Power Rangers? Okay, another franchise I was never really into. Wow, okay, very arcadey. Definitely got frickin' Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtle vibes with that arcade style. Yeah, I know very little about this franchise. The only thing I really know is red is the leader, and then usually yellow and pink were girls. That's kind of about it. Oh, and that Power Rangers was the American version of Kamen Rider. That's about it. Hello? Aw, he's cute. Also very Bambi-esque. How's mom? Hello? Oh? Aw, that's adorable. Just carrying the little guy in your pack. Sweet, that statue we saw before. Is this, these two? I mean, you get to see their tail? Wow. Wow. Okay. Oh, and it grew up a little bit. Wow. Okay. Getting some freaking inside vibes from this. Buddy? Deer and Boy? Alright, I'm definitely playing that one. That looks dope.
What a beautiful game, Deer and Boy, which comes from first-time developer Jason Houdet in Paris, who started that project alone in 2020 during the pandemic and now has a team of 8 helping him realize his vision with financial aid from the French government. And games like that are why we do this show, giving first-time developers a chance to show you what they're working on. All right, next, after a long wait, Kingdom Come Deliverance 2 is arriving later this year. This is a first-person open-world action RPG from Warhorse Studios. Here is a brand new look.
I didn't even know there was a second one coming out.
The best laid plans of men don't always come to
Because I
fruition.
know the first one is absolutely freaking hard as balls.
Man proposes.
You can really easily break your ankle.
God
Combat's a bit
disposes.
wonky. Try and get used to.
And then boots you right in the balls.
These 2 young fellas, I need to find them. One's a smart-ass Smith, and the other's a blue-blooded fledgling.
You behave like a spoilt brat.
How dare you speak?
I mean, because you are a brat.
Praise be to our Lord Jesus Christ. Our Father, there are many sinners in this world. But in the end, we all face your judgment for what we should have done, but lacked the courage to do.
The last time I ran away, I lost everything. I'm never gonna run from that fucker again.
Kiss our asses! God, is this retribution for my sins?
To the task!
I mean, also despite it being hard, I remember it being received rather well.
Come on!
To the fucking task.
Interesting. Coming 2024. Here's what that means.
Next,
Not
we
till
step into
early
the dark
next year,
mind
though.
of Silent Hill creator Keiichiro Toyama.
Although I'd be surprised if it was
Back in
this year.
2021, we announced his new game, Slitterhead, at the Game Awards, and now we're giving you a look at the gameplay from his independent Tokyo-based studio.
Okay, this is not exactly ringing a bell. Slitterhead? Horror game? Why did that look like a foot? Or a whole ass. Ow. Missing his eye. The hell? Okay, definitely horror. Wow. Fucking blue-ringed octopus? A mantis? Alright. Why is it just a bunch of animals? Huh. So what the hell is up with our hands? Okay, many questions. How can we possess people, and also, what is the story behind all this? Why are things this way? Okay. I mean, I'm liking this so far, but I just still got questions. So, huh. Interesting. Wait, isn't this like the dies of cringe emote? Little bean boy. Okay, interesting. Making
That's
a
what
meme
I
game.
call a dramatic entrance. There's a reason why I'm called Killer Bean. It's because I'm good at what I do. Really. Really. Good.
Yeah. Not sure I'll be playing this one though.
I used to be an assassin for the Shadow Agency. An international organization powerful enough to shape the world. Until they lied.
I wonder what other people kind of thought about this one. Other than,
Now,
okay, haha,
I'm
funny
gonna destroy
meme,
them.
and that's kind of about it.
You're the gosh darn idiot who wants to take down the Shadow Agency. Well, it is sure nice to meet you. Before you die.
Well, I hope there are some people out here that would enjoy this. But yeah, it just looks very memey. Very memey, very weird.
They made me who I am, and I will make them pay for it.
Early access this summer. Interesting.
Glad you liked that one. That was Killer Bean, a third-person roguelike shooter made by another single developer, believe it or not, right here in Los Angeles, Jeff Liu, who previously worked as an animator on movies like The Matrix Reloaded. So fun. It's amazing what can happen in this industry. All right, to introduce their brand new game, please welcome from the Game Bakers, a small independent studio in Montpellier, France, Audrey Laprince and Emmerich Toa.
Hello, Jeff, everyone. I'm very happy to be here. When we created our studio, Emmerich and I, we promised each other to always come up with something new. So after Fury and Haven, we're here to introduce our new game, Cairn, a survival climber.
I think I know which one Haven is.
When I was a teenager, my dad prepared an expedition
I think
to
people
Mount
really like that
K2,
one.
but half of his team didn't come back. And I've always wondered, why do alpinists risk their lives in such extreme conditions? This is something we wanted to explore in Cairn.
Cairn is a game about what it takes to go beyond your limits. You climb
Which is
a
why
mountain
most people
to reach a
try
summit
and
never
climb those
reached
kinds of
before.
mountains.
And the climbing gameplay is the challenge. It's very intense and realistic.
Basically, I
It's a
challenged
face-off
this
between
thing
you
that's kind
and
of
the
crazy to
mountain.
challenge and won.
And what you're going to see in the trailer is not from cutscenes. It's the actual climbing gameplay.
Which kind of reminds
You can
me,
see more
there's
later
another
today during
climbing
the
game I wanted
devs,
to play as well.
but now let's have a look.
Jusant, I think it was called. I think that's what it was called. Looked interesting though. But yeah, some people just really like challenging themselves in crazy ways. This will be very interesting to see what, how this works exactly, as far as what you're able to grab onto. Okay, that'd be fucking precarious. Also, why would you be doing fucking push-ups in your tent that's dangling over the goddamn cliff? So, like, wouldn't you want to just, like, be sleeping, you know, conserving energy for your next climb? But I'm kind of curious if it kind of controls, like, I Am Bread, or in those types of games where, like, each limb is independent of each other. Also, she is screaming a lot. I fell. Ah! I got to the top. Ah! It's like, you good? Maybe? Oh?
I'm not meant to be here. I'm a fighter. I'm meant to be in the arena, in combat. But instead, I'm out here in the middle of the woods, running a tea shop. So, what does running a tea shop involve? Well, there's a lot of gardening. And I've had to get used to the pretty unique tea machine they've got here.
And
none of these
plants.
tasks are all that hard, they just take patience. And I'm not really the patient type. But I'm surviving. Of course, I have to actually serve the tea to our customers. And once that's done, I'll usually check in with Boro, the guy who owns the shop, to see if my help is needed anywhere. And when all the chores are done,
I mean, honestly,
sometimes I'll just sit on
a
a
very
bench
relaxing game.
and do absolutely nothing. It's not fighting, but it's peaceful. And what's weird is that I actually
Got comfy
feel
vibes to it.
good. I'm happy. I can stop running now. I can stop. I can stop. I can stop running. This is good for me. I need to enjoy this. I feel good. I'm happy. I'm happy. I'm happy.
Hey, you okay? Run, bro, she got crazy eyes. Wonderstop.
That was Wonderstop, the announcement of the next game from Davey Redden, the creator of the Stanley Parable. I sense there's a twist coming, as you would expect from him in Ivy Road. Cannot wait to play that. All right, now here's a look at the story trailer for Unknown 9 Awakening, a narrative action-adventure game that tells the story of Haruna, a young woman born with the ability to venture into the Fold, a dimension that overlaps our own.
Interesting.
Turn your thoughts inward and focus on your shade. Do you feel it?
I do.
Your progress is impressive lately, Haruna.
These are incredible.
They called themselves the Sahin. 9 among them were chosen and shielded from death.
The Unknown 9. Does this have anything to do with why Vincent is here?
Probably.
Humanity has lived for eons at the mercy of the Nine. It's time we took control of our own destiny.
Oh. It's like early 1900s?
Why are you so interested in Vincent, anyhow?
He killed someone I loved.
Huh.
Remember stepping. Find your target and bridge the gap.
You don't belong here.
You're wrong. This is exactly where I'm meant to be.
Interesting.
The Fold is a strange place.
Vincent found something down there.
Sachin.
Yeah, definitely keep my eye on that one. That looks good.
Hey! How about we see the world together?
I finally have something. Something that I want to protect.
Now steel your heart. Adventure starts.
Huh. Ooh, yeah, I want to go back to World at some point as well. And try to make my way all the way to the Iceborne DLC. Because I never actually really got that far in it. What the heck's this?
Delusion taken form walks into my great hall.
Okay, somewhere in Spain.
feel honored to fight a legend. On guard.
That's cheating.
Your greatest final chapter.
So the heck? So wait, can he gain their powers with their mask? Huh.
There is but one certainty in the cosmos. Change.
Notria. Kind of curious what the
All right, we're back
storyline
here
for that one's
live
supposed
for
to be.
more Summer Game Fest. The First Descendant,
Looks
powered by
interesting,
Unreal
though.
Engine 5, is a next-gen looter shooter with dynamic cooperative gameplay, including a grappling hook mechanic. It is finally set for release, and we're very happy here to debut the new trailer and the reveal of the release date.
Huh. Another one that I've been trying to keep an eye on as well. The First Descendant. Like the world in it looks interesting. Kind of curious about the gameplay though. Yeah, because I know it's an FPS one, but what does the actual gameplay look like, though? Okay, just get a cool design. So from what I can tell from here, is like maybe there's like different classes you can try and do. You know, like the old rounder, the quick and heavy, or the quick and late one, heavy guy. July 2nd. Alright, that's pretty soon.
That looks awesome. The First Descendant will be available across PlayStation, Xbox, and Steam. Wishlisted now and prepare for the release on July 2nd. And now, please welcome two developers whose hit indie game, Among Us, took the world by storm in a couple of game awards. From Inner Sloth, here are Victoria Tran and Forrest Willard.
What's up, gamers?
Can you believe they just let us be on this stage? Like, no chaperones. Like,
I know. Can we announce something totally fake? Do you
like-
think they'll let us do that?
Among Us 2? Among Us 3? 4? Oh, all right. Well, turns out we actually have something very real we wanted to present to you all today. There's been so many great indie games in recent years, but it's also been no secret that it's kind of a rough time in the industry. Some devs don't really get the chance they deserve, so we thought we could help out a little bit. That's why we're excited to announce our side project, Outer Sloth, an indie game fund we made that offers the kind of deals we would have wanted back in our less popular Among E days.
This is our way of saying thank you to our crewmates, players, peers, by helping some games and devs have the funding and freedom needed to ship their games.
Yeah, it seems like there's quite a few people that are helping out the smaller creators now.
I really want games.
Smaller
Outer Sloth
developers.
is our passion project and dream for a better, more sustainable
Kinda
industry.
nice, honestly.
We are really excited and incredibly nervous to reveal it here and show you the current lineup of games we've managed to fund because of you. And don't worry, Jeff, it has your favorite, a ton of world premieres. Enjoy!
Yeah, that is even a little bit nervous. Fair enough.
Hi, I'm Ian from Shapeshot, and you may already be playing our first game, Mars First Logistics.
It's like a
We're
cell-shaded
Trinket
Lego
Studios, creators
game.
of Battle Chef Brigade, and this is our card battler RPG, Battle Suit Aces.
We are Studio NE%, and we're making the Marsfield Archives, a game about building and exploring connections.
Hi, we're Midnight Munches. We just released a demo for one-button bosses, or boss rush game, with a single button to press and a ton of bosses to beat.
Hey, I'm Husband, game director at Huscrofts, and this is Rogue Eclipse, our epic spaceflight action roguelike, where you'll have to customize and master your starfighter, take on merciless armadas, and vanquish a fleet of colossal super destroyers.
That one's kind of cool.
And we do have one more game that's very early in development.
Hi, I'm Eka, creative director of Outer Loop Games, makers of Thirsty Suitors and Falcon Age. In our new game, explore the world in an upgradable mech and cook up tasty dishes for local communities. Fight off corpos, discover new dosa recipes, and reunite with your strange loved ones for one last meal. Project Dosa is a game about life, death, love, and food for the soul.
And down with the corpo. Interesting. That's kind of cool that they're doing that, though.
Thanks, Victoria and Forrest. Those all look fantastic, and I cannot wait to play them. But all of those amazing indie games aren't the only thing coming out of Inner Sloth. Did you know that there's going to be an Among Us TV show?
Wait, really?
Sounds like you did.
Why?
Yes, there's going to be an Among Us TV show. Check out this sneak peek.
How the hell will that even work? Oh, sir, I wasn't playing games, I swear. Yeah, we're not dead. Yet. But yeah, not exactly sure how that one's gonna work. Kind of seems like it'd be like
Next,
maybe
we
one
have
season
Sonic
of both.
X Shadow Generations. A definitive greatest hit collection of 3D and 2D levels from Sonic and Shadow's history. Now it's time for a glimpse of Shadow's brand new powers and gameplay from a standalone campaign, as well as the official release date announcement.
I never was into the Sonic games as much. Played the occasional one here and there, but that was about it. Tried to get into the Frontiers one. Kind of, It was alright. Because all I remember about freaking Shadow here, he's a gun. At least he had a gun in one of them. It's very weird. I think he's just trying to be very edgy, basically.
I'll overcome every obstacle with this power.
Okay, still is edgy. Interesting.
The Year of Shadow, right? A movie coming in December too. Exciting stuff. All right. In
There's
the
another
upcoming
movie?
online survival game Dune Awakening from Funcom, there is one small decision that unleashed a chain of events which set the stage for the story the player will experience. Let's find out for the first time what that is.
The only peace I find is a future that never happened. One where I, Paul Atreides, was never born.
Okay.
I created the future. Until it created me.
Huh.
But I see a narrow
Bit
way.
of a loophole.
A path that might have been. What if my mother had obeyed her orders and given birth to a girl? Everything would change. Dr. Yue exposed before his betrayal. A world where my father lives. House Atreides surviving the Battle of Arrakeen. Sardaukar deployed to protect the Spice Melange. A war of assassins spreading across the planet. Fremen exterminated. No Muad'Dib. No Lisan al-Gaib. No Kwisatz Haderach. All of my visions lead to horror. Except for this one. This one leads to you.
Interesting. An open world survival MMO?
More Dune Awakening coming at Gamescom O&O in August. Now it is time to see the announcement of another new game from a brand new development studio.
Oh, another mecha? Like the art style so far. Not exactly sure what this is going to be though. Wow. Look at such an angry face. Battle Aces.
To tell us more about Battle Aces and show you the gameplay, here's David Kim from Uncapped Games.
Thanks, Jeff. So Battle Aces is the RTS game for everyone. It's for players that are brand new to RTS as well as RTS veterans. We really want to bring the core fun of RTS to everybody, kind of like how games such as World of Warcraft did for MMOs or Hearthstone did for card games. So Battle Aces is an action-packed army versus army game that has a high emphasis on the strategy. We want to bring this type of very specific RTS fun to players in two major ways. First, we want to amplify both the in and out of game strategizing through unit decks. And what makes unit decks very cool is not only will players be able to define the exact way that they wish to play, but also players will be able to experience an endless possibility of strategies. Second, we want to eliminate the tedious clicks required to play in RTS as much as possible so that players playing this game are experiencing only the fun parts of playing an RTS game. So,
Okay,
if you want to
how?
learn more about Battle Aces, or if you want to sign up for our beta test that's coming up very soon, then please make sure to visit our website at playbattleaces.com. Thank you.
Thank you, David. That was fantastic. All
Seems
right.
very
Our next
StarCrafty as
premiere
well.
unveils the exciting new destination for a game that
Yeah,
shadow
not many
dropped
people
at the Game
do
Awards
RTS
last
style
year,
games
the
these
finals,
days.
with its unparalleled destruction wrapped in the world's most deadly game
But
show.
for not many
now,
people are
after
into
dozens
RTS
of
these
updates
days
and 2
either, I
seasons,
think.
we're unveiling
From
where
what I
contestants
know.
will be going in the all-new season starting next week on June 13th. Sharpen your katanas and welcome to Season 3 of the finals.
If they hit that reset button, it can take us anywhere.
Wait, didn't the finals just like come out though? You guys like, why am I here? My little knife? But yeah, I swear this just came out. So how is it in freaking season 3 already? Yeah, when the heck did this come out? Yeah, it only came out in July 12th of
The
last year.
finals in Kyoto. All right. Please welcome
yeah,
multiple Game
not that
Awards
long
winner
ago.
and a dazzling Game Awards performer, if I do say so myself, Sam Lake from Remedy.
Oh? Does that mean more Alan Wake content? He's having fun.
I think that's enough. Thank you. Hi. You see, this is now the only way they let me come on stage to tell you something exciting news about Alan Wake 2.
Yeah, because this is Agent
Many
Casey.
of you have been posting your Remedy game collection pictures on your shelves with Alan Wake 2 so far digital only, sadly missing. Well, we are excited to announce physical deluxe editions and physical collector's editions for Alan Wake 2 coming this fall. You can lock in your copy starting tomorrow. Next,
So, today
we
then.
promised you some expansion content for Alan Wake 2, right?
Oh.
I'm thrilled to introduce you all to Night Springs.
Wait, wasn't that like the little TV show we got to
Contains
see
3
when we're going through?
episodes with 3 familiar, fan-favorite, playable characters in mysterious, terrifying, and quirky what-if scenarios.
Mm-hmm.
It was a chance for us to really go out there, as if we already didn't. Night Springs will be playable in less than 24 hours.
Damn.
Tomorrow.
So then what, sometime
Thank you.
today or maybe it's already
Now,
out?
with this world premiere, I invite you to step into Night Springs.
Night Springs, a special place, a shifting space, existing in a countless number of parallel realities. Different every time we set upon the road that leads us there, and yet always familiar to us. In Night Springs.
Seems very Twilight Zone-y.
I'm in danger. Please, my #1 fan. You're the only one who can save me.
And I will come back for you, my love.
So the sheriff, the waitress.
I'm really happy.
This is gonna get strange.
Why is she here?
Who could save the writer and
This lady from
the very
Control.
soul of literature.
Something was different.
Okay. I mean, it's kind of appropriate that she's in here as well, because they got similar vibes.
I have a shotgun.
Well, I gotta... Wait, that's a real shotgun?
Yeah.
Who can ever truly know how deep the rabbit hole goes?
That's a cool visual.
Night Springs.
Liquid in the TV. But yeah, that's today. It's surprising.
Through the endless tides of time.
No. Amazon Games is still around.
To these mythical shores, seeking mastery over death itself.
Haven't exactly heard much from them, to be honest.
A cruel and beautiful paradise where primal forces clash.
Kind of get what games they've got out right now.
Deepest secrets.
Which kind of tells you how well they're doing. At least how I think they're doing in ways.
Where heroes are forged and demons are born.
Because I do remember they have an MMO. I don't remember what it was about.
Is eternal.
Ah, New World. That's what it was. Huh.
That's right, New World Eternum will launch on PS5, Xbox Series X and S, and PC on October 15th. And now you can play the game start to finish as a solo player or play co-op and use crossplay as well. If you're watching SGF on TikTok Live right now, you can comment HSR in the chat to claim a special in-game bundle for Honkai Star Rail of Stellar Jade from TikTok Game Rewards. And speaking of Honkai Star Rail, Hoyoverse's latest space fantasy RPG just concluded its version 2.3 special program a few hours ago. But there's more. A sneak peek at the upcoming expedition featuring a beloved character who is clearly ready for the forthcoming journey with her brand new look.
Oh?
Why do people choose to sleep?
Because you know, Hoyoverse makes some good
Afraid
stuff.
to wake up from the dream. You see, everything is possible in this land of dreams.
So then what? It's just like an expansion for Honkai then?
The nightmarish past will disperse and fade away like bubbles in water, and the future that you don't want to face will never come.
She's cool. But yeah, from what I've seen of like any like the Genshin or like Honkai combat, at least it seems fun in it. Although it's also a gacha game as well, though.
Because in the end, we will wake from our dreams.
War dance? I can't miss out. I'm joining too.
Interesting. Okay, this kind of seems dark and darker-ish. It is dark and darker. Ha! I was like, that's way too close to it. This was such a good game to play. Does this mean expansion? Thou art not alone. Ooh. I don't think the fire enhancement was in there before, was it? Or is that added more recently? Stab him! dungeon dive and frickin' battle royale. You're trying to get goodies and hopefully get out. Unless you die and you lose everything. Definitely more meant for co-op type fun than solo. That's kind of cool that they've been adding some things to it, though.
And there you have it, the unforgiving fantasy FPS dungeon PvPvE adventure, Dark and Darker, is now live on both Steam and Epic Games Store today. So play it this weekend.
It's a very interesting mix one.
Lots of fans are joining us here in person at the YouTube Theater, and we thank you for that. And ahead of the show, 4 lucky fans were upgraded to our VIP section thanks to the Discover Orange Ticket upgrade. With Discover, you don't have to be a VIP to be treated like one. All right, now here's the announcement of the release date for Capcom's upcoming Kunitsugami Path of the Goddess.
Oh. Wow. What's up with the kaleidoscope? Interesting. Strategy game. Does it look like they're directing units? Wow. Okay, that was cool. Just created a gate. Batsu? Huh. Kunitsugami. Interesting. Okay, this one looks cool. So why does it seem familiar though? Huh. Oh, that's why. Hyper Light Breaker? Because, man, the fucking art style seems like really familiar. That'd be why.
Don't you know?
Yeah, this game's one of those really fun ones to watch a bunch of people play. It's very chaotic. Pretty sure this one's called Party Animals. Stupid cars, get out of here. The heck?
We know you may have heard the stories about the fine people here at MCorp, so we wanted to take this time to dispel any of these completely unfounded rumors and allegations and reassure you that things here at MCorp and the city of San Amsterdam have never been better. Things are going great here. We have absolutely nothing to hide from the citizens. Everybody here at
is that why
MCorp
he's shredding
loves
everything?
This town. We think this town rules.
Also, he's
Why would
definitely
we hear
reading
a
off a
town
frickin'
that
prompter.
rules? I can't stop thinking about how you're saying we're selling the city for scraps. That makes me sick. That makes my whole family sick to their stomachs. My wife hasn't been on the toilet for weeks because of what you're saying about what M-Corp's doing to this town, all those lies. Everyone in M-Corp is really good.
Stop crying, all right? This is business. Look around, pal. This is how businesses are run. Now, you should have known that when you were hired on, okay? Jack, tissues. Come on, pal. Ah! Come on, faster.
Yikes.
That's not about this. That's a father and son. That's actually a home issue. We love it here at M-Corp.
Right.
And we are not
What, he's just firing his
anywhere.
dad?
We'll be here a long time. Fine. Nobody panic.
Okay. TV show or...
All right. Welcome back to Summer Game Fest. And now let's head to Sam Vansterdam for a new look at Skate from EA.
Hey, Jeff, how you doing, bud? Oh, crap. Some really bad stuff's happening out there. They're gonna need a lot of help cleaning that up. That's bad.
Oh, hi. Yeah, we're still working on it. October's coming. Eventually. It's only a slight development hell. Wasn't this like announced like for a while ago?
Very exciting that people will finally be able to play Skate on console in the near future. Our next world premiere is an indie sensation from Japan that is adorable, deadly, and has over 25 million players worldwide. That's right, I'm talking about Palworld. I mean, just look at the giant depresso. Cheer up, buddy. It's Summer Game Fest. Now, here is the first major update announcement. A whole new island is coming.
Interesting. Because Palworld was really big and then just kind of disappeared, basically. That was cute. I wonder how many people are going to be going back to Palworld then when this comes out. Or maybe it'll be like last time where it kind of popped up for quite a while and then just disappeared. Oh, he looks cool. Okay, why an oil rig? Okay, they're cool. Oh, and that's the end of this month. I wonder if they've been working on it for quite a while then.
That was high on the Steam charts. Congrats to Palworld on the new update. Next up, we've got a big announcement from Valorant. Here's Andy Ho and Anar Gilfison from the Valorant dev team. Guys.
Thanks, Jeff. Hey, everyone. Since 2020, we have been fortunate to serve players in their pursuit of what we call the Valorant moment. The big plays and clutches you make while all eyes are on you.
What, when you pop off and
Millions
get an
of
ace?
players all over the world have earned their own Valorant moments on PC. And today, the stage is set to welcome a whole new group of players.
Console?
Let's take a look.
Yeah, because I think it's just PC right now, isn't it? basically Valorant is kind of like Counter-Strike, but with abilities. Essentially, in ways. Ooh, I recognize her. Yeah, I've seen people play as them. That's basically the closest I've really got into Valorant, really. I mean, seems fun though, at least.
No one can hold that breath forever.
Viper. So yeah, just the console announcement then. Yeah, that kind of makes sense. Kind of figured it'd be like Xbox and PlayStation, but not Nintendo.
Was Valorant's core tactical
I don't think Nintendo would be able to run it
Everything
properly.
you just saw was captured on console and with a controller. Valorant is coming to PlayStation 5 and Xbox Series X and S this year. Our limited beta starts June 14th.
Which makes
and
perfect
you can
sense.
sign up right now at beta.playvalorant.com.
We are so excited for your input to make sure that Valorant plays great on console. And we hope to see you soon in the limited beta. But before we go, here's the head of Valorant Studio, Anna Donlin.
Thanks, guys. Hey, everyone. One of my favorite things about Valorant has been seeing the community build the game and the sport right along with us. For the last 4 years, we have been on the most amazing
Some sort of
journey,
esports
bringing
event.
Valorant to players all around the world, most recently to China, where I'm currently at Valorant Masters, one of our largest global tournaments and community celebrations.
Ah.
Seeing the
To be
community
fair, I don't
evolve
really
as new
follow
players bring
esports
their
that much.
passion and expression to Valorant has been the biggest joy of the ride so far. And now we are ready and so excited to welcome a whole new group of players onto new platforms. We hope you'll join us, and we can't wait to see where you take us next.
Interesting. Oh, Tarek, actually, I recognize him. Rodrigue? Remember, if there's anybody else in here I'll recognize.
Take no offense. Wanna know what's next? I can't lie, that kinda depends. And if you say it one more time for me, I know you love me best. I love you too. Why don't we play it again? 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 Why don't we play it again?
Why does Riot always make such good music? Kind of crazy. It's like I don't play League of Legends, but I like the music videos they make for it. Okay, that was Pokemon. Recognize her at least.
Exciting to have Riot on console with Valorant. Thanks to the team at Riot for sharing that with us here at SGF. Our next announcement is a big deal from our friends at DoorDash. 5 weeks of deals with Summer of Dash Pass. Sign up for Dash Pass now for $0 delivery fees and get 50% off your next DoorDash order. Now, here in the audience, we've got a guy who is normally co-streaming our shows, Yang Ya, who is also an amazing voice actor, who's been in countless games such as Like a Dragon and God of War Ragnarok. Well, next week, Yang is going to be voicing a character in a movie, Inside Out 2, where he plays a fictional video game character, Lance Slashblade. And we've got your exclusive first look. Check this out.
Welcome to your eternal fate.
Lance Slashblade? But he's a video game character. Why is he here?
Yeah, I always thought Riley had a secret crush on him.
I never saw the appeal.
I long to be a hero, but darkness haunts my past.
I'm in 100%.
We were all banished here, deemed unfit, worthless.
Don't you dare say that. You do not deserve to be thrown away.
1 second, Lance. Don't you remember his power move?
I'm coming for you, Riley! Oh, yeah? Watch this! Come on! No one is totally worthless.
But I am a warrior cursed with a feeble attack.
Then you must make your curse your gift.
Shield yourself, my friends, for I shall set you all free!
The #1 gaming monitor brand in the US, Samsung, just released new 2024 monitors for gaming, work, and entertainment. Scan the QR code now to get up to $300 Samsung credit when you purchase through June 17th, plus a chance to win $5,000 Samsung credit for US residents.
Summer Game Fest
So,
2024!
not me then.
Look at all of you cooped up watching video game announcements. And yes, Chicken does look a lot like Ken Jeong. And today, Chicken is excited to share a new game that Chicken and Chicken's buddies are in called Squad Busters. You fight monsters, collect lots of shiny things.
This just like a
and
mobile
Chicken
game?
has a big role. That's all that matters. And here is our big ad. Squad up. I mean, cock-a-doodle-doo! Cock-a-doodle-doo!
What's going on? Who are you?
That would be weird.
Look at the phone. I'm the chicken.
We're here to make your life more fun.
I'm fine. I drink right out of the carton.
I don't think you know the definition of fun. Come on, get up.
I am butt naked from the waist down.
that Chris Hemsworth?
Get out of the f***ing bed, dude.
Get out of the bed.
All right.
Tell me about yourself.
I think I'm an excellent candidate for the job because.
And your swordplay, tell me about your swordplay.
He is a bridge.
He's one of the most equitable people I've ever met.
So great emotionally.
Also, I pillaged a few villages. I'm not a lawyer. Okay, I'm just a
I
lumberjack.
think you're qualified to be an accountant, so. Which is why you'll have the job.
Congratulations.
What's the parking like?
Okay.
Where that came from.
Oh, I hope not.
Guys, maybe everything isn't a squad activity.
You can definitely.
Yeah, just relax your bowels, your mind.
Different story. This time I'm mistaken. Foreheading you a hardware breaking. I've been wrong. I've been down. Hey, look at these clowns.
You call this a squat?
Pathetic.
Pasta. Jinx. 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 No, you Jinx. You supposed to be a lumberjack?
I'm here to appeal to a younger audience.
Go chop some trees, would you?
I'd be delighted.
Meanwhile, the freaking lumberjacks are just chilling. Like,
Any more
I'm just
job
gonna
is
just
done?
be.
Where are you going? You can't leave.
Cutting
We ain't
trees.
never leaving you. Good boy.
Here. That came from inside me.
It's like, what? Huh? He's like, what the fuck just happened?
Do you want me to shut the door or?
It's like, bro,
What?
you're eating yourself.
All right, please join me in welcoming to the SGF stage Monster Hunter series producer, Mr. Ryozo Tujimoto. Ryozo-san.
はい、サンキュー J。今日はですね、モンスター
Okay,
ハン
this
タ
is
ー
what I
ワ
was
イル
looking
ズ
forward to.
の最新の映像を持ってまいりました。今回ですね、はですね、後半にですね、完全新規で、今回初お披露目の大型のモンスターも出てきてますので、そちらも注目していただけたらと思います。
Thank you, Jeff. Hello, everyone. We've prepared a very special trailer today for Summer Game Fest. I want everyone to be on the lookout for a very mysterious large monster near the end of the trailer, as it's an important monster within the game.
はい、本作ではですね、没入感とアクション、こちらの融合を目指して開発を進めております。モンスターハンターワイルズは2025年にプレイステーション5、Xbox シリーズ XS、そして PC で同時発売となります。また、今回はですね、プラットフォームの垣根を越えて一緒に遊ぶことができますので、そちらも楽しんでいただけたらと思っています。
As you'll see, we're working to deliver a gaming experience that merges immersion and action. I hope players look forward to playing with their friends across different platforms when the game launches simultaneously in 2025 on PlayStation 5, Xbox Series X and S, and
Okay, so it's
PC.
still just 2025
はい、
then.
最後になりますが、8月に行われるゲームズコンのオープニングナイトライブ、こちらの方でも新しい映像を持っていきますので、皆さん楽しみにしていただけたらと思っております。またですね、ゲームズコンではですね、初のプレイヤブルのできるような形で出展も考えておりますので、そちらもぜひ楽しみにしていただけたらと思っています。
Lastly, there will be a new trailer for Monster Hunter Wilds at Opening Night Live at Gamescom in August. And our first public hands-on playable demo of Monster Hunter Wilds will also debut at Gamescom. Thank you.
Interesting. Again, just makes me want to play frickin' World right now. It's a frickin' big boy.
Why are you here?
You can't do this alone!
That was a good shot.
Follow me! Jump! Here it comes!
Oh, actual gameplay?
Watch out for that glove! I will draw its iron! Cover me!
It's really interesting to see what weapons and armor you can get here, though.
If we can make it to the rocks, we may lose them! As I feared, it picked up our scent.
I'll handle it.
Did they just get knocked underground into a cave?
Thank you.
He's like, okay, thank you, I'm out of here. But it's like a sandworm almost? What is this one called? Ooh, that looks cool.
Don't worry, the hunter is here. Just watch. You'll see what hunting is all about.
Interesting. So, I only saw the light gun and like a great sword.
Thank you, Ryosa-san. We will see you
Unless
at
the
Gamescom
other weapons in armor
August.
not ready to show off
Now, during
then.
last year's PlayStation Showcase, the game Phantom Blade Zero from S-Game wowed us all with its blazing fast combat and stylish art. Well, I'm honored to share with you the brand new trailer for the game featuring all real gameplay. Here's our final game of the show, Phantom Blade Zero.
I can't remember if this one has a release date yet or not. Or if it's just another 2025 one. But then this one also look fucking fantastic.
How many days do I have left? 42 or 41?
The face of this is here!
Don't go up there.
Oh, but he's got
Turn
her.
back before
Well, that's sad. Where's the horse hanging? We got another Souls-like one, so obviously I'm gonna be interested in it. Huh. Kind of reminds me of Sekiro, because I think that little bar underneath the white bar is their stance meter. It seems like it anyways. Okay, definitely is, because he was parrying in there. Interesting. So some have stands, some don't? Alright, she's kind of cool. Although she kind of reminds me of those stupid birds from Elden Ring. '24 World Tour demo? Yeah, but I'm not going to be at any of those. That doesn't help me. So
that
no
looks so good. Full
then.
demo that media will be playing this weekend, so you'll hear much more about that. And that's going to do it for our Summer Game Fest live show. Thanks to Joy for joining us.
Thank you, Jeff. I had such an amazing time. Happy Summer Game Fest, everyone.
Thanks, Joy. And we have so much more, so stay tuned, because Day of the Devs is coming up live right now on the stream, featuring an hour of indie game reveals, including the next game from Cappy, and that's followed by Devolver Direct. Now, keep checking SummerGameFest.com for other event streams this weekend, and we'll see you again live this August 20th in Germany for Gamescom Opening Night Live. Thanks for watching, everyone. Remember, Day of the Devs starts right now.
Also, just start right away. Interesting. Very interesting to decide to do this and then combine it with the indie one right afterwards. Why did it look like that giraffe was freaking throwing up? Bizarre. Also got like a lot louder as well, I noticed.
Do the whole thing from the top.
Hi, everybody, and welcome to the Day of the Devs portion of the show. Day of the Devs is a nonprofit organization whose team of volunteer curators scours the globe for the best in video games for you to enjoy, with a focus on indie developers who are lovely, and you'll get to meet them today as well as enjoy their games. And there's nothing else to worry about, so just sit back and relax and enjoy Day of the Devs, Summer Games Fest edition. Oh, that's a prop.
We love Cappy Games at Day of the Devs. They've been making incredible games for 20 years up in Toronto. You might know them for games like Below or Super Brother Sword and Sorcery, or maybe you know their incredible puzzle games like Grindstone and Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. Well, if you're in the latter, we're very excited to announce their next great puzzle game.
Hi, I'm Eileen from Cappy Games.
And I'm Dan, Cappy's creative director.
We're so thrilled today to be able to give you a first look at what we've been up to at the studio since releasing Grindstone. Introducing Battle Vision Network.
Interesting. So, how the heck does this work?
Cozy, color-matching puzzle gameplay with deep turn-based tactics to test players in fast-paced online battles.
Interesting.
It's a 1v1 puzzle battle in the galaxy's most watched sport.
Battlevision Network is a spiritual successor to one of Cappy's most beloved classic games, Might and Magic Clash of Heroes. BVN reimagines Clash of Heroes' puzzle combat design to center an element that we at Cappy felt was one of its most interesting facets, multiplayer.
Over several rounds, take turns launching attacks by creating color-matched formations with your units. Vertical matches create attackers, horizontal matches create defenders.
The rapid-fire matches last a couple of minutes. BVN isn't just about dominating matches. BVN teams spend a season vying for the title of champion, and the player community ultimately decides which team takes the crown.
Choose between multiple teams,
It's kinda
working
cool.
with personality and characters, each with its own playstyle and home arena.
Win a match with the Ragtags team, that win shapes the stats, outcome, and narrative events of the season for everyone.
Gameplay is simple enough to jump into, but as you rise in the ranks, you'll unlock new units, each with game-changing abilities, and discover endless new tactics and strategies. Charismatic captains front each team. Captains run the playfield with big personalities and outsized power in the form of tide-turning special abilities.
Okay, that's ridiculous. Just 2 rows of 1s?
When building the wild world of BVN, we weren't just influenced by our own game, Clash of Heroes. We were also inspired by the theatricality and spectacle of Eurovision. Cappy's art team has outdone themselves with a fantastic roster of hand-drawn and hand-animated characters, fashion-forward collectible outfits.
Battlevision Network is a live, season-based game with new twists, new characters, fresh rankings, and narrative surprises emerging every season.
Also excited to feature a phenomenal soundtrack by our frequent collaborators, the incredible Jim Guthrie and Sam Webster.
So why does the audio just seem a little bit
You'll
weird?
be able to play BVN on mobile,
It's only in
PC,
the
and console. We'll be
devs
announcing more
section.
details soon.
Day the devs.
We're so thankful to Data Devs for a chance to introduce Battlevision Network.
Although it could be just
And
their
grateful
video.
to our awesome
Let's see
partners, Netflix. Wishlist the game to join the fun.
Battlevision Network.
Our next
Steam
title
and
comes to us
Netflix?
from the Game Bakers.
I keep forgetting
small
there's
studio
sometimes,
in Montpellier,
games on
France, who
Netflix
claim
as
to
well.
make games the same way they cook food, with a lot of love. Their next dish comes to us piping hot, fresh from the oven. It'll take us to dizzying heights, which quite frankly give me the heebie-jeebies. So hold on tight, making its gameplay debut today. This is Cairn.
Yeah, we saw this one already, though. So yeah, that one I'm finding
A
kind of skip over,
two-person
though.
team in Canada has been developing this next game in absolute secrecy over the last 3 years. And as a fellow
quite a while.
Canadian, I called dibs on introducing it. You may also recognize one of the developers' voices from their wildly popular YouTube channel. From Nanopark
Oh.
Studios and I Am 8-Bit Presents, prepare yourself for... wait for it.
Wonder if we anybody I recognize. Okay, very 80s-ish.
Hello there, my name's Brandon.
And I'm Danny, and we are here to show you our game, Pedal Runner.
Okay. Yeah, very old school.
Pedal Runner is a retro-flavored slice-of-life RPG where you play as a motorcycle courier that delivers pets to people in a city called Sapphire Valley.
In Sapphire Valley, the company
Kinda
Hannah
looks
Pets
like
has
OG,
developed new devices
Pokemon.
called Leap Cells to power their newest generation of digital pets by using an unexpected fuel source, flowers.
Interesting.
Leap cells are delivered and installed by specialized couriers known as pedal runners. As a pedal runner, this installation involves planting the cell and calibrating it by performing a sequence of quick and varied minigames.
Seems kind of cute.
Once that calibration is complete, the new Hannah pet begins to form. You play as Callie, who's a new recruit in the Pedal Runner program. So being new in town and with a bit of a shy personality, Callie does encounter a few challenges along the way. This from the difficulty of dealing with customers or talking to people in general, to their rivalry with a fellow recruit.
Okay, so still very Pokemon-esque.
Fortunately,
with the whole
Callie is
rival.
joined by their pet companion, Kira.
Kira is unique in that he's an older type of Hanapets, which is a simpler and now obsolete handheld model. So with that outdated tech, Kira has some quirks, like his battery isn't always reliable. But he's way more outgoing than Callie, and so he's great to have around when meeting new people. He's
So a nice little
practically
counterpart then.
indispensable.
Nice. Also, why a Tamagotchi, though?
The Pet Runner program will take Callie and Kira through the 4 unique districts of Sapphire Valley. Along the way, mysterious occurrences will begin to surface, and we will encounter individuals who think that there may be more to uncover about the new Hanapets sensation.
Some secret that they don't want you to know? Alright, well, this has got me interested in this one at least.
So, it's got motorcycles, robots, there's flowers, there's pets. We tried to really give the story some heart to it, and we just hope you have fun playing.
And thanks for checking out Pet Runner.
But yeah, did not recognize either of them. Okay, with the
Developed
freaking
in
Akira
Shanghai
slide.
by Polar Studio, our next game is a dystopian thriller that's as every bit Orwellian as it is Lynchian. It's a tale of temporal technologies, unimaginable body horrors, and psychedelic nightmares. This is Karma: The Dark World.
Horror, you say?
嗨，各位好，我是 Karma The Dark World 的创意总监王永鹤。我们团队月壤工作室来自于中国上海，团队的目标是带给全球玩家有趣且有深度的叙事驱动类游戏。很荣幸借此机会向各位玩家展示由我们才华横溢的月壤团队所制作的第一款游戏《Karma The Dark World》。
It's very visually appealing.
这是一款第一人称叙事驱动类的心理恐怖游戏，玩家将扮演利维坦思想局的任务干员丹尼尔，他的主要任务目的是潜入嫌疑人的大脑，并调查事件的真相。玩家将在2个不同的世界中进行冒险，去体验完全不同的情绪和故事。一个是在反乌托邦的现实世界，你将了解到扭曲、压抑、毫无人性的社会观。另一个是用记忆所构建的脑中世界，你将看见诡异恐怖的画面，但却包含了令人痛心的真相。在这个游戏中，作为探员，你需要坚守意志，效忠这座城市的掌控者利维坦公司。但直到有一天，你发现正在调查的案件发生了翻天覆地的变化，你冰冷的心从此开始逐渐融化。
Okay, what exactly does that mean? My cold heart melting.
这就是《Karma The Dark World》，一个你从没有体验过、带有浓厚电影风格的反乌托邦游戏。如果你想要了解更多关于这个故事的最后的真相，请访问我们的网站 karmadarkworld.com， 我们会第一时间告知你试玩的 demo 相关时间。最后，请大家享受预告片。
So I wonder what it means by that. Like, you have like a nice steeled heart that could weather anything, then something just kind of fucks you up.
This can't be real.
I'm assuming that's what that means since it's a fucking horror game. Interesting.
I will echo.
Huh.
How do
Okay,
you
no
follow up
announcement
making
date,
2
though.
of the best indie games of all time? Make 50 more. That's what's happening with UFO 50. This is from the team at Mossmouth, who made Spelunky and Spelunky 2.
Oh,
it's as if
I know
you
those
took
games.
the modern design sensibilities of
They're
today,
kinda like,
went back in time and made
2D
an entire
Indiana Jones
console
type
worth
games.
of retro games. And it's coming so soon.
Hi, I'm Derek. I'm John, and we're part of the team of indie developers working on UFO 50, a collection of 50 games.
You heard that correctly. That's 50 brand new games.
I'm assuming just kind of like mini games? Looks like it. Or is it just like 50 games that are just a bunch of people just came together to make? It's all very
First
retro.
and foremost, these are not mini games. Some of the games are smaller, like arcade-style games. Others are quite large, with expansive worlds to explore. But every single game is a complete experience, from its opening title screen to its ending credits.
There's a story that connects all these games too. We invented a fictional company called UFO Soft that developed these games for a fictional 80s game console. This company's history spans from 1982 to 1990, and the games get more technically advanced as the years go on.
So that's like, what, 8
as you
years?
explore the timeline, you'll find that some games have sequels or recurring characters.
Definitely a cool
we also
concept,
thought about
though.
the limitations of the hardware. We devised a strict 32-color palette as well as audio restrictions to make you feel like you're in the world of UFO 50, no matter which game you're playing.
That's kind of cool.
But one area where we didn't limit ourselves is in the game's designs. We were happy to build on modern game design and genres, and we strived to make sure that each game felt like a unique experience. Our goal isn't just to remind you of a bygone era, it's also to provide 50 fresh experiences. We like to think that UFO Soft was a company that was ahead of its time.
All of the games are unlocked from the start, so you can explore the collection in your own way.
So you could
Every
do it in
game's
any
not going to
order?
be everyone's
That's kinda
favorite,
cool.
but figuring out which games you like is part of the fun. With so much variety, you're sure to find something to get lost in, whether you prefer fast-paced action games or thinking
or
strategy
shmup.
games.
And
So,
we all
I wonder if
fond
you have to
memories
beat
of going
all
to a friend's
50 in order
house
to
and browsing
finish the
their
game in its
library for
entirety.
something to play together. So half of UFO 50's games have multiplayer, either co-op or versus.
Needless to say, UFO 50 has been in development for a long time.
Yeah,
But
well,
today,
some concept
we're
like
very
that is gotta
excited
be.
to finally announce a release date.
That's right, UFO 50 is coming to Steam on September 18th.
I wonder how long it's been in development, though.
Please find our Steam page and wishlist the game so that you can be notified when it comes out.
Interesting.
The developer of this next game should be a pretty familiar face, so it should be no surprise what they've cooked up. But nevertheless, it's still a world premiere. So take it away, Spry Fox.
Okay, what's up with the frickin' Animal Crossing style? Spread a little kindness every day. Is this just a nice, comfy, cozy type game? Kinda seems like it. Gather, craft, and cooking more. So yeah, just a nice little comfy game then. Yeah, Cozy Grove. Oh, Okay. Still
Hi
very
everyone,
weird to see
I'm
something
Gabe
from
Edery,
Netflix.
co-founder and studio manager of Spryfox.
And I'm Jamie Antonise, lead narrative designer of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit.
We hope you enjoyed the worldwide premiere of Cozy Grove Camp Spirit. We're really grateful to be a part of Day of the Devs alongside so many creative and inspiring developers. We started Spryfox 14 years ago with the goal of making the world a happier place. This is the first game we're launching since we became part of Netflix.
So why
That's
does it
allowed us
have
to
to look
focus
really
all of our
crazy?
energies on making this game as
Just
delightful and meaningful as possible, and to bring it to all Netflix users without
Maybe
any
he's just not used
advertisements
to
or
being in
in-app
front of the
purchases of
camera.
any kind. We feel really lucky.
As you just saw, Cozy Grove Camp Spirit takes place on a haunted island where you'll assist an unusual assortment of troubled but insanely cute ghostly bears. Each bear has a unique personality and backstory that unfolds through your interactions.
It just looks crazy.
It's a spooky but heartwarming life sim
Can't
game
be just be
where your
right.
small daily acts of kindness advance the story.
We want Cozy Grove Camp Spirit to be a game that you can come back to at your own pace for months, if
I'm
not
just
years
sure
to
he's
come.
got one of those
We want
faces
it to be
though
a game that
anyways.
brings you joy and relaxation whenever you need it most. And hopefully, it'll be
Who
a game with a
knows?
story that sticks with you forever.
Give him
because
the benefit
characters
of the
really make
doubt.
you care.
Cozy Grove Camp Spirit is launching soon, so pre-register now on your mobile app store to be the first Spirit Scout on the island. We'll see you there.
Are you a dog lover? Then you'll be super into our next title. Hell, I'm more into cats, but this game is just so cute, I can't help but be into it. Enjoy this teaser from Studio Tolima and publisher Don't Nod, featuring a puppy and their person.
Hey, hello everyone. My name is Ben. I'm the founder and creative director at Studio Tolima. We're a small indie studio based in Brussels, Belgium, and we are working on our first title, Koira.
Huh, so kind of like the deer one we saw earlier?
Koira is a narrative game where you wake up in a snowy forest and encounter a small puppy who got trapped.
We
set
got a
him
little
free,
animal
and
companion
together you
helping
go
out.
on a beautiful adventure and set out to reach Koira's house. This relationship is really at the heart of our game. In Koira, you go through a musical forest, filled with sounds to discover and interact with. For example, each character and animal in the forest is voiced by a different instrument.
Interesting.
And you can use their voice to interact with the world, to activate ancient statues, to speak to whimsical animals, and to earn the trust of the puppy. To progress through the story, you can also manipulate items and use your new companion's unique abilities. With these, you can solve puzzles, but you can also just play together. For example, by playing fetch, building snowmen, or my personal favorite, playing hide and seek. As they journey through the winter wonderland, they encounter obstacles, they share laughs, and they save other woodland creatures. But if winter is magical, it's also dangerous. And they are not alone in this forest. Mysterious hunters are lurking around and following them.
So, poachers.
Our goal with Koira is to create a universal tale which focuses on the emotional journey. We want to create a game that is as immersive and intuitive as possible. It's a game without any text nor dialogue. The whole story is brought to life through expressive hand-drawn art, frame-by-frame animation, and a beautiful original soundtrack. Let yourself be carried away by the magical and serene atmosphere of the forest. Contemplate and play at your own pace. We can't wait to share more with you. So if you'd like to be one of the first one to hear about what we're up to and our upcoming demo, please head over to our Steam page to wishlist the game. Thanks again, and we look forward to sharing more with you.
I love a good puzzle
Interesting.
game, especially one with a really elegant design that evolves as you play. Better yet if it's got a beautiful art style or a captivating narrative to pull you through. Well, this game has all of that. This is Arranger from indie supergroup Furniture and Mattress.
Hola, soy Nico Recabarren de Mendoza, Argentina. Hace un tiempo hice un juego de puzzles multipremiado llamado Ethereal, junto con Tommy Batista. Desde entonces hemos estado trabajando muy duro en una aventura mucho más ambiciosa, junto con nuevos amigos, David Hellman, cuyo arte expresivo seguramente recuerdes por Braid, y Nick Sander, que con su humor y creatividad probablemente te ha hecho soltar más de una risa con Carto. Con nuestra visión creativa compartida queremos traerles algo que se sienta fresco y ligero. Ojalá les guste este nuevo vistazo a Arranger, a Role Puzzling Adventure.
In
It's
Arranger,
interesting.
you play as Gemma,
a slightly chaotic young woman who's looking to venture out beyond the overly cozy confines of her hometown. Always been a bit of a misfit, which isn't helped by the strange way that she moves through the world. As she moves, objects on the same row or column move with her. And if she gets to the edge of the gameplay grid, she loops around to the other side.
Okay, that part's kind of nice. That way you're just not stuck.
We use this core set of mechanics in a wide variety of interesting ways throughout the adventure, never hesitating on any one idea for too long. Keep things feeling breezy, playful, and respectful of your time.
Interesting puzzle game.
The entire game world exists on a sprawling, interconnected grid on which you'll find towns full of lovable weirdos to chat with and advance the story. Wilderness spaces to navigate full of optional puzzles and exciting mysteries. And dungeons teeming with monsters to puzzle your way past.
Huh.
Or through.
That's what I was
Told
saying.
through expressive comic-style
sword
cutscenes.
into enemies then?
We follow Gemma on her journey of self-discovery. Heading out beyond the walls of her town, she soon discovers a beautiful, inspiring world. But also one ruled by fear and a strange, immovable force called the Static. Can she disrupt a culture of stagnation and find a place to fit into it? Find out in a new type of role puzzling game when Arranger launches on July 25th.
There's never been a bigger red herring
So,
than the
I wonder if
developer
it's
named
only just
Cozy
her
Game
that's able
Pals,
to,
because
make
their
the world
idea
like
of
that.
cozy is a little twisted. Here's your
And everybody
world
else just
premiere
walks
first
normally.
look at the very first release from Blumhouse Games.
Amy? Are you okay?
Not really. Those are kind of cool
Do
that
you
we
see
actually get to see a
anyone?
little bit of a deeper
Nah,
dive into one of
it's
these
totally
ones.
empty. I hope the board looks as
Wonder if we
creepy
get to
as I
see some of the other
imagine.
ones then.
Let's go. With
Oh, this
hands
is the Ouija
entwined
board one.
and hearts aligned, we seek the realm of the undefined. What was that? Don't worry, Viv. If any ghosts actually show up, I'll protect you.
Very PS1 type graphics.
Oh, I've got to get out of here. Where did you go? Hello? Amy!
I'm surprised there's no hello
Just
on the other
go
side of that
home,
one.
I'll save you, no matter what.
Don't worry, Viv. Everything is going to be spectacular. I'm happy here.
Here's the
So
spotlight.
A few months
Interesting.
ago, this next game appeared on the interwebs out of nowhere. It mystified us. It seems like a novelty at first, but then you realize just how profound its mechanics and rendering engine are. From Crescent Moon Games and Those Dang Games, this is Screenbound, a game.
Hey guys, it's Josh Precison, and I'm the game director of Screenbound. Today we'll be talking with Kyle McKeever, who's the game developer. We'll be talking about the game's mechanics, how it started, and how it's going.
Hi, my name is Kyle McKeever, and I am the developer of Screenbound. And Josh, you and I have been working together on Screenbound for a couple months now. Do you want to talk about the idea of how Screenbound came to be?
Cool.
So I was watching a video of someone playing a Game Boy, and I don't know why it came to mind exactly, but just seeing the image of someone holding a device in their hand with an environment in the background and something happening on the screen made me think, how could you link this all together into a game where you're playing on the screen and you've got a 3D environment and they're both linked? It started with a
but
little
then isn't the
prototype
one
of
there
just
2D?
a character holding the device, having an endless running motion and jumping at the same time as seeing it in 2D and 3D.
And then the other part of it was the controls from the prototype. They weren't set in place.
I think we were having this problem where you're exploring this world, but only facing forward, and you can move side to side, but you're only looking in front of you. So at first we're like, okay, maybe we can just do a 180 so you can at least go backwards, because we were constantly moving forward in 3D space. So we tried that. That felt a little weird. And then at that point I was like, you know what? Since most of the games out there that people are familiar with are first-person shooter games, why don't we try FPS controls? And then you implemented an FPS controller and kept the 2D essentially the same. And for some reason, it just miraculously worked. So the device itself that you use in Screenbound is a quantum device. How that works in the context of the game is that the 2D world that's presented on the screen is actually projecting an environment as a 3D world, which is also how it works in the level editor, because the level editor is 2D, and once you finish your level or you're finished working on it, it actually builds the entire 3D geometry out and creates a 3D world.
Interesting. So what, does that mean it's gonna be similar to like
both dimensions are
like Mario Maker?
And you have to be paying attention to both.
You can play
to
community-made levels?
Because first of all, the enemies are in 2D. So if you're walking along in 3D and you're not looking at the screen, you're gonna die probably within 5 to 10 seconds because you're gonna be hit by an enemy. You're gonna see some distortion effect on the screen, and that's where like the 2 dimensions meet, and you're gonna get pushed back and you're gonna lose some health from your battery bar. But immediately you're going to realize that you can't play one or the other dimension. You have to be paying attention to both.
When I'm testing and developing, if I lose track of the 2D side, I'm always running into enemies. And that's how you die. The biggest risk in 3D is literally falling. It's pretty clear cut though, because everything translates fairly one-to-one.
Seems like you need to be paying more attention to the
there's going to be
2D aspect of it.
Same with trees.
Yeah, all that stuff crosses over except some of the puzzle elements.
Or maybe a little bit more of a balance than that.
Or you only see in 3D, like the fan.
Yeah, you kind of solve puzzle elements more so on the 3D side, but then you survive threats by focusing on the 2D side.
Huh.
And yeah, that's pretty much it. We'll talk soon.
Our next game takes what you might consider a dream job and adds a heap of dread. You play as a zookeeper tending to animals, except something is terribly wrong. Developed by an international team at Clapperheads, this is Zoocosis. And I promise you've never seen giraffes like this before.
You think they're cute? I don't. You've all been to the zoo, and each of you has your favorite animals. But do you know what happened here at night behind closed doors? I'm Valentin Shukin, the lead game designer of the Zoocosis game, and I invite you to become a night zookeeper.
Doesn't look cool, because it's basically a horror version of a zoo.
Oh, are you finally awake? Good. Get up. It's time to get to work. Hurry up. You have nothing to worry about.
Yeah, nothing at all. Those are some weird-looking vegetables.
There's something in the works that you're not ready to know about yet.
The plot of Zoocosis was written in the best traditions of the thriller and horror genres. We aim to create a dark atmosphere resembling the works of Hans Giger, Lovecraft, and Edgar Allan Poe. We achieve this through lighting placement, color correction, textures, and environmental props.
This is our mobile
Definitely be playing this at some point.
Here you'll be mixing medication.
Please tell me this comes out in October.
Are they sick?
Well, they can be. We need to closely monitor the health of the animals. We have some quite rare specimens.
The mutation, the parasite, and the infection that's happening to these animals, it's kind of like reprogramming their biology.
Ew. Also, yes. Sir, I do not like you being freaking handsy with me.
Acting like a large anaconda, slithering with its jaw unhinged, try to bite you.
Yeah, not really bite so much as kind of grope.
The concept of the giraffe set the basis of each animal having their own unique design and their mutation.
Hippo?
There also will be many endings in the game. Each of the endings depend on the choices made by the player during the game. Planning out all the endings was quite challenging. We dedicated a substantial amount of time structuring the paths and dialogues into a unified framework to ensure seamless functionality.
Every zookeeper is entitled to a service car. This one's mine. If you perform well tonight, you'll get one in the morning. Is that your wife? Should I tell her you're staying here for the night? Keep in mind, I'll lock you in until morning.
No problem. Your main goal will be to save the edibles, including infected ones that have turned into mutants.
So why did that sound like John Candy? That is
Really
the
hope
correct
that
person
you will
thinking of.
enjoy the Zoocosis releasing this summer. Wishlist it on Steam and follow us on social media.
Okay, yeah,
Thank
it
you
is
so much for
the
the
person I'm thinking
support.
of.
See ya.
Yeah, sounds like him.
Why are you so jumpy?
Yeah, man, why are you so jumpy? It's only a horror game.
And that's the game. Except not quite. Because see, in While Waiting by Optilusion Games, waiting is always an option, but not the whole story. And that's what I like about our next title. It's more than meets the eye. See what mischief you can get up to while waiting.
Hi everyone, I'm Dom, the founder of Optilusion Games. We're a game studio based in Irvine. Today I'm thrilled to reintroduce our latest game, While Waiting.
Okay. Game about waiting in life?
While Waiting is a game about waiting for things to happen, waiting for the bus, waiting for the traffic, waiting for the line to move. Follow our main character Adam as he waits his way through the various scenarios of everyday life.
Aw, you just missed the bus.
Maybe you want to be a well-behaved kid and embody good old-fashioned patience. Or perhaps you want to get up to a little tomfoolery. Or maybe a lot of it.
Let's destroy everything.
For people who really want to do something, you can find your own way to kill the time. We also have prepared a list of meaningless challenges to help you with it. If they're too hard or maybe not your cup of tea, that's okay. We also have a very helpful fidget button, specially designed for you. Just press it. Explore over 100 hand-painted levels, each chock full of mini-games, fun little interactions, Easter eggs, and things you should definitely not try in your daily life. Don't worry about Adam though, he's a tough little guy. Get to know his family, his friends, and his victims as you follow Adam's life from birth to death with every mundane thing in between. But do remember,
at least it was only him getting run over, not the
fucking
fucking ducks.
nothing else.
Okay. That kind of looks like some of the mobile game ads I get.
Add to waitlist on Steam. Wishlist.
During the
Nah,
selection
close enough. It's
process,
kind of
this
like a
next
waitlist as
game
well.
really caught my eye. It's got cyberpunk vibes, horror vibes, ghost vibes, all the vibes. With this game, Toronto-based developer Rocket Adrift really captured something unique.
Huh. Psychroma.
Psychroma is a cyberpunk horror game.
One of the concepts that we wanted to really
those are some
emphasize
unique
was
glasses.
identity, what it means to be who you are, and how horrific it might be if that was stripped from you. The protagonist has amnesia. You don't know who you are.
The idea of losing yourself, it seems like it should be the one thing that can't be taken away from you.
We wanted to set the game into a kind of cyberpunk future. We were really interested in the paranormal concepts and the more grounded future technology. Cyberpunk has a lot of themes that fit well with the story that we wanted to tell. The idea of what makes humans human, having your environment really impact who you are and what you're dealing with, this kind of dystopian future.
Looking that, whatever that is.
That's kind of horrific in itself.
Whenever it's one of those ones, are you still human after too many
also decided
enhancements?
to make them non-binary and biracial. Part of that is what creates a rift in their ability to connect with other people. And so Psychroma was a great way for me to explore that part of myself. And not being black enough for the black community and obviously not white passing. And I've never really been able to explore that or really talk about that openly until now, I think. We like to write from our own perspectives, and I feel like that's really helpful for a certain kind of player that's looking for that in their narrative-driven games. It really is amazing to see people interact with the media you made and get it. For anyone else out there that's looking to make impactful indie games, it's going to be hard, but the feeling that you get when you get that game into someone's hands, there's nothing else like it. And for me, it's way worth it.
It's time to get
Interesting
cozy.
concept.
And this game is about as cozy as it gets, because it's about houses. Just not quite in the way you'd expect. By Tanant Games, this is Building Relationships.
สวัสดีครับ ชื่อธนัท บุษยางกูล ครับ จากกรุงเทพมหานคร and I'm here to show you probably the most stupid game you'll see all day today. It's a silly adventure game where you play as a house on a date.
Okay.
And it's called Building Relationships. Take a look.
A house on a date? Okay, was not expecting freaking PS1 graphics here.
In this game, you'll find yourself as a new arrival on the island. You'll be exploring the area, moving around just like a real house.
Sure, just like a real house.
Here's a bunch of wacky structures you can meet, like Mint, who is a friendly apartment, here to help introduce you to the others.
You can talk to a windmill.
Millie, who's this tall windmill that might just step on you if you ask them nicely. You'll also find these chesters hiding around the island.
But
They're
yeah, this
not
is definitely
looking
the weirdest
for a
one
date.
so far.
They're in a very complicated polycule, but they'll help you unlock new abilities like jumping and wave dashing. If you're looking for a break, there's a bunch of fishing spots around the island, though the local wildlife might not be what you expected.
Cars?
Oh, it looks like there's a few questions on stream. Let me take a look. Is this a dating sim? Not exactly. There's some dating elements, but the story all takes place in one day. So think of it more like a short hike, but stupid.
Yeah, okay.
Are you okay? No. Is my mother proud of me? No. Can you have sex in the game? No. But there is some plans for DLC, because just like in real life, you have to pay extra for that. An unexpected adventure awaits in building relationships, which
How
is
the hell
now
did you even
unseen.
come up with this kind of game?
Man, what am I doing in my life?
Good question.
Last summer, Day of the Devs featured a little-known game that celebrates the everyday and turns it into something therapeutic. It became an absolute hit, and we're oh so happy to world premiere their latest DLC.
Oh?
Hello, I'm Annie. And this is Lucas. Here we are, working hard, finding stars for A Little to the Left. It's a game where you solve puzzles by organizing household items. We think it's neat that there are
I remember
different ways
seeing
to arrange things. In our game, you find stars with each
Never played it,
arrangement that you
though.
discover. And we really leaned into this idea for our new DLC, A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars.
So what, are we just
Seeing
arranging
Stars
space?
is all about multiple solutions. There are 33 new levels and 5 additional bonus levels to unlock. Some levels have up to 5 different ways to solve them. In total, there are 100 stars to discover. We've introduced interactive items that fold, flap, stick, stack, smash, and bounce. We've got the classic
Interesting.
organizational puzzles, of course, and solutions that range from easy to tricky. There's a lot to be excited about, but the best thing of all might just be more cats. A Little to the Left, Seeing Stars, available June 25th.
Interesting.
Have you ever wanted to play a game forever? In Hello Again, developed by the folks at Soup Island, you'll delve into ancient ruins, and thanks to a strange time loop affecting the island you're on, you'll have plenty of time to explore every inch.
Hello again. My name is Dwight Davis, and I'm the sole developer behind Hello Again, which is a game about being trapped in the world's coziest time loop. In Hello Again, you play as a diligent postal worker who is assigned the task of delivering a package to a remote island. One shipwreck later, you awaken stranded on the island and trapped inside an unexplained 12-hour time loop. The 3 core pillars of Hello Again are exploration, conversation, and puzzle solving.
Interesting.
This is a dense game with lots of strange locations and phenomena, so a lot of your experience will consist of walking around and filling your journal with observations.
So I wonder after the 12 hours, does it like reset?
As you
reduce
explore,
certain
you'll discover
puzzles?
that everything runs on a clock. From the weather, to the tides, to the ancient circuits that power the ruins littered across the island. As you play, you'll also unearth a forgotten story about the people who populated this island thousands of years ago. Since the islanders have no idea that they're bound to a time loop, you can use your ever-expanding knowledge to help and/or manipulate them so you can reach your goals. So, in short, what happens when you mix the gameplay and mechanics of Outer Wilds with the vibes of Animal Crossing and the small town feel of Groundhog Day? The answer is Hello Again, coming in 2025.
So our next title, Tom the Post Girl, is a narrative adventure game by Zurich-based studio Oopsie Daisies. And aptly named, as Tom, our main character, has plenty of oopsie daisies of her own in this game. It has a twisted sense of humor and offers choices that'll leave you wondering, should I have done that? Yeah, it's probably fine. If you're looking to connect with your inner voyeur, this is the game for you.
Hello, we're the Oopsie Daisies,
Wait,
a
did you
small
say
studio
warrior
from
or
Switzerland,
warrior?
and we are here to present you our debut title, Tom the Post Girl.
Interesting art style. What, just deliver stuff? Is that her job? Ow. So, voyeur, not warrior. It's a little weird, don't you think?
Accompany Tom on her duties delivering packages to the deranged villagers. And discover a great deal, perhaps too much, about the locals.
Her approach, although controversial, is highly effective, intense and obsessive stalking.
As you'll follow her, you'll witness a wide variety of scenes, each more disturbing and chaotic than the last one. But is that really gonna stop you from continuing to do so? Quite the opposite.
So,
We were
what
inspired
exactly made
by
them
the
come up
Little
with this
Red
game?
Riding Hood, which you can recognize in the main protagonist, Tom. We then used her curiosity and exaggerated it to the max, turning her into a stalking post girl.
We had a lot of fun creating this very strange, unique, hand-drawn environment for you to explore, and hope that you'll also enjoy stalking around in it.
Huh. Now, which is weird, the freaking house one or this one? Although honestly, this one seems a little less weird. Somehow. Don't know how, but
We're
just a
calling
little
to
bit.
all fans of creepy, cute narrative games.
If you're curious to follow the development of Tom, make sure to stalk us on social media.
And of course, wishlist the game on Steam. Bye!
Bye.
This next game is based in Jakarta, and it's full of lots of life stuff. Happiness, sorrow, music. It's called After Love EP, and it's awesome.
Hello, my name is Sasha, and I am the lead narrative designer of the upcoming narrative game After Love EP.
Kind of feels like this would be like a visual novel.
This game is about a musician in Jakarta who hears the voice of his girlfriend after her death.
Come on, Nama, get up!
It will explore the theme of love, dealing with loss and grief, and finding your true self in the bustling city of Jakarta. This game was the golden child of my best friend, the late Fahmi Hasni, who sadly passed away in March 2022. And I know how much he loved this project, and he would want the world to listen to this story. So we are more than honored to pick up the torch and continue his legacy. Fahmi loved Jakarta very much. I'm always the introvert side of our friendship duo, and he was always the one who took me to all the wonderful places in Jakarta I used to never know about. And most of those places made it into the game, like the places where he loved ramen, or where he would get his coffee, or like where he would meet his friends, or music. And I've enjoyed exploring those places in the game, like we used to do. We've had the pleasure of working with a wonderful shoegaze band from Jakarta, Lalfalfa. They are very brilliant. Sorry, I can't really help fangirling about them. Like, they are so good. And Lalfalfa will be making the soundtrack for After Love EP, including the music Rama plays in the rhythm game.
That's kind of like
We're also really
Night in
happy
the Woods
to be
then.
working with our main artist, Soyatu. Soyatu has breathed life into our characters with his very distinctive art style, and also his love for the underground music scene. We don't have the release date yet, but we expect it to be released around October this year. So please bear with us a little longer, and thank you so much for your support.
We all need a good mystery to unravel, and the team at European developer Caligram Studios aims to please with their upcoming game Phoenix Springs. In this neo-noir adventure, you'll search for your lost brother while navigating a captivating world with one of the most striking color palettes I've ever seen.
Hi, I'm Jigme Oiser, co-founder of Caligram Studio, and it's my pleasure to introduce you to our mystery adventure game Phoenix Springs.
When I finally find him, my brother makes me promise not to go to the Oasis. So, of course, it's where I end up.
You play as Iris Dormer, a reporter
It's a very
who
interesting art
searches for her brother
style.
and leads her to this beautiful yet eerie desert oasis named Phoenix Springs.
It is a beautiful place to explore. Life is slow. The air is clean. Secrets are kept. But should I stop looking for answers?
We call it a modern point-and-click game. It feels like one of the classic of the 90s that we know and love. But the key difference is that you don't hold objects in your inventory. What you have instead are thoughts and concepts and ideas, like a detective pinboard, and you have to connect them with the world around you or mention them in conversations in order to progress.
Interesting. But yeah, because I was about to say, because like the walking animation for them is very point-and-click-ish. Huh.
The game has been in development for 7 years now. We're a small team of 3, and one of the biggest challenges was trying to crack the art style, which is a combination of 3D and traditional 2D hand-drawn animation and illustration.
Seems difficult to pull off.
Over the last year, we've been incredibly lucky to be able to take the game on the road. Places like South by Southwest Sydney, the London Games Festival, or IndieX in Lisbon, where he won the award for Best Art Direction. But really what we saw, the value of these events like Day of the Devs, it's not just being able to get the games in front of players, but really connect with other developers, especially in small teams who might be facing the same challenges you do.
I'm able to get ideas from them.
I will never stop looking for answers.
The game is set to release on September the 16th, 2024 on Steam, so you know what to do. And in the meantime, on behalf of the whole team, thanks again to Day of the Devs, and we really can't wait to welcome you all into this little world that we created for you.
Road 96, Lost in Harmony, 1111, Memories Retold. Developer Digix Art out of France has had a pretty prolific run, and we're so very proud to world premiere their very next game. Spoiler alert, it has a lot of water.
Okay.
Hi everyone, we are Alicia and Ayub from Digix Art.
Here is the project that we've been working on for the past 3 years since Road 96.
We are really excited to present to you our new game, Lives of Tomorrow.
So get ready to be surprised and enjoy the show.
Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. Best place to... Wait, you look familiar. Welcome to Pleasureland, my friend. I'll introduce you to the joys of this amazing place. You okay? You're not going to die, right?
Yes, the bastard! You'll learn what it costs to steal from Oben.
I hope it's the right one.
They have the same clothes.
Okay, but that lets me gain
that's
anything.
Not the thief, but it was your friend who did it, right? I made the mistake. You want to talk to me? Get on your knees first. Bastard! You won't get away with it! Your friend escaped with my Ozen, and now you'll pay for it.
What are you doing? Huh. That's kind of an interesting concept.
With Day of the Devs, our mission has always been to celebrate the creativity, diversity, and magic of video games.
We strive to give a voice to emerging and underrepresented talent and to connect players with developers and their games.
For more than 10 years, we've featured hundreds and hundreds of games at in-person events, and our digital showcase have been watched by tens of millions of fans globally.
Better yet, it's all been completely free. Free admission for attendees, free to watch our streams, and free for developers to participate.
It's common for developers to pay many thousands of dollars to be involved in other showcases and events.
But Day of the Devs has never charged developers to participate, and we never will.
This is only possible due to sponsorships and charitable contributions from people like you.
We want to continue doing Day of the Devs forever, but we're not going to lie, these events and
they don't
shows
exactly
cost
have
a
the
lot,
same
and
reach
fundraising
as
is hard.
big
We're
developers.
so enormously grateful to everyone who has supported us all these years. But for Day of the Devs to continue, we're going to need ongoing support.
So please, if you love discovering new games and supporting emerging developers,
if you would like for us to keep on shining the spotlight on creators,
and especially if you are in a leadership position at a studio, publisher, or platform,
and have budgets that you can tap into,
then please consider donating to Day of the Devs.
Without your donations, without your sponsorship,
without your help, none of this can continue.
And remember, we're an official 501c3 nonprofit organization.
So all contributions are tax deductible.
To find out more and make a donation, head on over to dayofthedevs.com
or email sponsorships@dayofthedevs.org.
Thank you so much for your continued support.
Huh.
Stay tuned for Devolver Direct, coming up right after Day of the Devs. Thank you to our generous individual contributors and corporate sponsors. We could not do this without you. And here's a list of all the amazing companies that have supported us in 2024 so far. You could be on this list too, if you email us today. Founding sponsors, Double Fine Productions and I Am 8-Bit. And our 2024 sponsors, Annapurna Interactive, Bone
Interesting.
Devolver Digital, Egg, Glum, Idea Xbox, Maximum Games, Netflix Games, Nighthawk Interactive, Panic, PlayStation, Pop Agenda, Sabotage Studio, Studio MDHR, Summer Game Fest, UFO 50,
Because I'm pretty sure MDHR isn't that like the studio behind Cuphead?
Thank you so much for your continued support. Special thanks to our guy Dose One for providing beats, interludes, musical poetry. Yet again for Day of the Devs. We could not make this show as bombastic and cool and vibey without your stuff, man. You're a genius. Check out his stuff. Dose One. If you love this program and you want to support us, sign up for our email blast at dayofthedevs.org. We do lots of events and showcases throughout the year, and that's the first place to find out about stuff. Stay tuned after this program for a pretty awesome musical performance. You don't want to miss it.
Looks like that's it today. Well, thank you so much for watching. Thank you, Jeff Keighley, for having us. Thank you for the developers for making these amazing games. Thank you to the curation committee for finding them. Thank you to all the sponsors who help make Day of the Devs possible. And most of all, thank you to you for sticking around to check out these games. Have a great day, and thanks for watching Day of the Devs Summer Games Fest Edition. Bye.
Yeah. I mean, never really played Cocoon. Didn't exactly pop up on my radar till the freaking Game Awards. Kind of seeing what else is kind of left after this. Nothing else really? In that case, as much as I'm enjoying the music, gonna switch on over. But that was kind of interesting though, seeing what they've got coming for like Game Fest and what they got going for indie games. It's always very interesting to see what they got. All right, hold on, give me a second.